lights, the last set of lights I was at, it has cut out 5 times.
Wow.
This is where it ends.
So I see. Thank you, GPS. Alright, let's get this poor thing fixed. Actually, I didn't even look at how much money I lost on that delivery. Alright, service. Total to play 3,000. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing yesterday. I think. On ATS with the insurance and whatnot. Right, now I'm going to just check to see how much these trucks of mine I've been buying are. That'll be my workers' trucks. 120 grand. Okay, I'll buy one and fill up one of the garages that are not quite filled yet, which I have no clue which one it is. Not that one. That'll be you. And get myself a driver to go in it. Holy heck, that's good stats. It's almost full economy. 3 on, what's that, urgent delivery, 2 on fragile, 1 on heavy cargo and 1 on long distance. Welcome aboard, mate. Which one was it? Down here? Yeah, there it is. Go and utilise those stats and turn them into $signs for me. Right. I am going to go and make myself a coffee. And then I shall return, and then we shall carry on with the next bit of the Cruising Montana. Hang on a second, why did I get like 2 out of 12 from that very first delivery, and then I just get the 1 out of 12 from the next delivery? I feel like I'm being ripped off here. Anyway, I'll be back shortly, so talk amongst yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Back in a sec. Right. Thank you. I did actually come back. I had you muted because, yeah, I've got to fix something on OBS. I've got to copy the intermission screen from the other scene that I normally use for Trucking Sim and other games that I'm not keen on, and bring it into this one. I had to let chat know. I realised while I was waiting for the kettle to boil that I had this stream ending screen up instead of intermission. And then I went to press the intermission one, and I realised this is the setup that I have for Farming Simulator, and the intermission screens are normally the feeds of the other guys, the video feeds of the other guys that are playing. I don't have the normal intermission screen that you guys see during the trucking sims. So I just let the chat know that I'm not actually ending the stream. So yeah. Things I need to do. Hopefully I do remember that at the end of it. Plus the other thing too is when I'm doing my editing, I obviously look for the intermission screen, and so I know where to chop it out. So I'm going to have a bit of fun tonight. Actually, I wrote down roughly how long into the stream it was. All right, let's find a delivery to somewhere else in Montana. Hopefully, that we haven't been to yet. There's one we haven't been. Oh, I like that one. Lewistown, where we are, all the way to the west to, is it Missoula or something? Just see if there's anything else. Where's that one go to? Oh, that's just down there, just past that one. Oh, I've got another one. How long's that? 8-hour trip. It's a compact Volvo to Kalispell or whatever, up top. There's one, the short one to Helena. There's one to the Great Falls, which is just up the road as well. Great Falls, Great Falls, Great Falls. Alright, we'll do that then.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's find a new route. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Barriers on mute. One thing I've got to do, I assume it would do because I've seen other people do it, but make sure OBS picks up my summer car for tomorrow. Otherwise I go to start and can't see my game. I'm trying to remember the other day when I tested it to see if I could get a controller and the wheel working on it, so I don't have to use the keyboard. There's just too many keys required, and for people who don't know, I did mention this before, but what happened was this with my PS4 controller. For some reason the game wouldn't pick up R2 and L2, so I ended up missing out on a couple of buttons. As well as wouldn't pick up the directional pad, only the up on the directional pad.
Go straight.
So if they would work, I possibly could have used.
Stay right.
The controller, but also what I couldn't find was a
go straight.
ability to use it to look around with to move the camera.
Then continue straight.
With one of the sticks. There wasn't a way to assign it because it wasn't really. It didn't look like there was a controller support, just a wheel support.
And then continue straight.
So yeah, it'll be interesting how that's going to affect me tomorrow with the wheel. I did contemplate about when I jump into a car and need to use the wheel, putting it in front of me and using it, and when I'm finished just move it to the left, because I'm not going to use the gear stick. I'm just going to use, for gear change, I'm just going to use the pedals. I'm just moving it to my left and then bring the keyboard back in front of me and just
Turn left. And then
keep
turn
doing
right.
that, because I assume I'll be walking around more than I would be driving around. But I'll just try tomorrow. And turn right, where, here or the next one? Oh, right, that's right, I don't have to go in and press a button to say this is what I want to pick up. I'm going to miss that block. So I'll just see how I get on tomorrow with it. Having the steering wheel in front of me, the keyboard possibly to my left. And whether or not that's going to cause any issues with me, with migraines or anything. Alright. Okay, Mike, thanks for popping in, buddy. Enjoy your night. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in my summer car. Yeah, it is quite a tight place, though.
Let's go.
Well, I'm guessing I'm going to need 5th gear for this at the very least. Oh, turn. Oh, hopefully I can get out this way. Assuming, yeah, there we go. I'll leave my beacons on, why not?
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I thought I wasn't going to... I thought we'd be fine. Oh, I have to wait for him. I saw him, I thought he was... Actually, when I saw him, I thought, oh, I'm coming out a bit. He might not turn, he might stay there. I was coming out slow, so caused him to catch up. Waiting for him to catch up. And then he started turning, and I thought, no, I'm alright. I think. And then as he got close, I went, yeah, no, I'm miles away from him. And yeah, he's not going to bang. Okay. Alright then, he is going to hit me. Don't, what are you doing? I thought the fact that I forget those things is the reason people come along and watch to see what the outcome of that forgetfulness is. I was going to fill up while I was at the garage too, I forgot about that. I mean, I got half a tank, maybe I'll be alright. Don't have to worry about it until we get where we get to.
Stay right.
Hopefully I'm about to do something I haven't been able to do for a little bit in the stream for a while. This truck in front of me is probably going to net a little bit of lag. But that is to go into 18th gear. There we go. Now I think I've got one garage. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I've got one garage with a free spot, and then I've got to upgrade it after that. Once I've done that, I'll look at getting the garage in Montana. I'm also contemplating changing my truck for a little while into that beautiful truck that has cameras for side mirrors. Oh, is it there? I thought it was a Freightliner for some reason. Damn it. Ooh, more lag. Okay, it's getting a bit regular now. That's a concern. Please pull in to be weighed.
Go straight. Go straight. Go straight.
Where is it? That is it there? Oh, I see. You've got to come around this way. Sure, there was another truck in ATS that I fell in love with while I was doing the normal streaming,
Recomputing.
the competition. Yeah, I loved the dashboard, didn't it? It was on the bridge of the Enterprise. And the Western Star is the same, but I'm not impressed with the Western Star I currently got, whether or not I had the wrong transmission on it. It seems a bit gutless, especially compared to the Freightliner. Essentially the same truck, just with a different name.
Right.
Well, it's not too bad. Well, we managed to get through 2 hours of this trip without any light, so we might be able to see some of this lovely scenery. Yeah, as I say before, this, because it's getting a bit laggy again, it's probably my internet. I think there's a problem with our internet in this country at the moment. The other night I was watching a YouTube video and then all of a sudden it stopped playing and I couldn't get onto anything. And now my internet provider is the same as my mobile provider, and so I tried to check the state of their servers going using data instead of through the internet, and I couldn't get onto any sites either then. Thank you for the follow. There's a Chevy Life 14. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the follow. Hope all is well with you and your week's treated you well. Yeah, so and then last night I went to go on the Call of Duty Black Ops and I couldn't get into the server, so
Go straight.
I'm wondering if there ain't some network problems are happening. Maybe we've turned into Australia. Always give Australia a bit of a stick about their internet. But I mean, like I say, it's understandable. It's a huge country. So, and for a country, there's not much there. It's almost like nobody's there, really, for the size of it and the amount of people. And they've got a lot of area to cover with the internet, so they don't do it. It's not worth their money. And hence the reason why it costs them a lot more for the internet than it does for me. Because being such a small country, it doesn't cost us much to get internet everywhere. And why it's cheap. Plus we've got a government that's really nice that makes them provide the best internet service for the best price. Yeah, I'm good, doing well. Enjoying my little trip around Montana. I really love this DLC. Do you have ATS? There, Chevy?
Go straight.
I'm getting a 5th gear. ATS or ETS or both? Now, just reminding people, we'll be back with the competition between ETS and ATS this week. And there's a good chance, by the looks of it, on the site, that the seasons mod will be updated and we might be able to get into the winter one. It looks like it's just the late autumn / fall and the winter ones that need to be updated. Wouldn't know, never had one. Taco's not a big thing around here. I don't think there's anywhere where you can buy a taco. If you want tacos, you've got to make them. She used to.
Go straight.
I didn't get a reply from Chevy, so either you didn't hear my question or you disappeared. This trip's going to end up a lot longer than anticipated with all these lights. Look at them. I could see a lot of drag races been happening down along here. Ah, son of a gun. Change to orange. Why don't you? Causey behind me. Not enough warning for me to slow down. Oh, I got another red light.
Go straight.
Donut Planet. Never heard of that before.
Go straight.
Geez, these lights are ridiculous, especially for the amount of cars that aren't around. Yeah, you expect more traffic then, wouldn't you? Well, it is Sunday. Maybe everyone's sleeping in, getting ready for church. Well, let's have a look at this. What river's this? Stay left and exit right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Exit right.
No, you told me twice. Maybe my GPS voice is an alcoholic. Bit hungover from the night before. Sampling the nightlife of Lewistown or whatever we were. Oh, look at that, I got a floating car. Which is weird, because the one behind it is on the road. The one in front of it's floating. No, no, let me in, car, let me in. Thank you. 14 grand. And it. Got enough for another truck. Look at this. It's a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit for us, the trucks, 80 for the cars. And I'm overtaking them left, right and centre here. It's 65. Oh, I'll take that back. He's about to undertake me. It's the return of the Undertaker. This is just even driving out in the rural areas. Just feels real.
Go straight.
For it, Causey, and you'll be able to make it for that truck. Another 4 grand. Go straight around the corner. GPS.
Go straight.
I think there's a lot more rolling hills and bumps and dips in the countryside that sort of you get more here than you do in the rest of ATS. And I think that's a big part of why it feels more real, more immersive.
Go straight.
Along with the more spread out towns and cities. Who, me?
Go straight.
Oh, it's just, yeah, it doesn't, you know, like small towns in ATS are just, like I said, you blink, you miss them. And that's what I mean, you know it's a small town, but it's big, it's almost as big like you get in the larger area, like Bakersfield and stuff like that. It's just, it's way better, and I just hope they update the rest of the maps in ATS to look like this, as well as the backgrounds.